Tonight, the man who's going to lead us through this night of entertainment, the professor of stand-up university. You might have seen him on A&E, Comedy Central. He's here for you tonight, the Professor Peter Bales!
Thank you, Rich! Thank you, Rich Walker. Well, hello, everybody. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wow, Jerry Springer's doing comedy now. I do look like that. My name is Peter. Actually, I'm going to be your host. And this is the graduation of Stand-Up University. And this is comedians who've been working hard on Tuesday nights for 5 weeks to prepare for you tonight to do their 5 minutes. And it takes a lot of courage to come on stage for the first time. And I think they deserve a round of applause in advance. They are terrific. And we're supportive of them, and our main goal here tonight is just to have fun. So let's do it. And this right here is the tough part of any comedy show. This is the warm-up. I have to get you psyched, ready to laugh, find where you're from, what you do for a living, stuff like that. You get to know me, I get to know you. We loosen up, we bring up our terrific comedians, and I slip my own act in between, and we've got my co-professor, Rich Walker, closing the show, and a guest alumni. Also, Michelle is here, and then we're going to end the evening in a way a lot of you might remember. We're going to do some cocaine and go to a diner. It's a comedy tradition we try to carry on, and some of you are really into that. I'm glad to see it. Very happy to be here tonight. Usually on the weekends, I'm far away in a hotel someplace doing comedy. Tonight, sleeping in my own bed because I'm from Long Island. I'm from the North Shore, Northport. Anybody familiar? All right. About 25 years ago, there was a horrible murder in Northport that made the national news because they blamed it on devil worship. And to this day, we're proud in Northport because the killer wrote on the wall in blood, "I love satin." He killed for a seasonal fabric, ladies and gentlemen. And because of the misspelling, the police knew they had to look for someone at Suffolk Community College. But we're proud to be from Long Island, right? Yeah. We have our own news channel, News 12. They're pretty professional. Turn on Channel 2, bombs over the Middle East. Channel 4, the hunt for Bin Laden. Channel 7, U.S. troops go abroad. Channel 12, 2 swans humping out of Lake Ronkonkoma. You're a good crowd, I can tell. As I said, my name is Peter Bales, spelled B-A-L-E-S, a very simple name. But without fail, the first day of school, the teacher used to read my name off the list and say, Peter Balls. And the guys would tease me. All year, my nickname would be Balls. And I hated that. And I thought when I was done with school, I was done with hearing that. But without fail, at least twice a year in a restaurant, I still hear, Balls, party of 2. 2 balls. I have to walk to the podium. Hello, I'm Balls. This is my wife, Hooters. And I like to work the crowd, you know. Especially that's the job of the MC, the host. We always come out, our standard question to the audience is, what do you do for a living? And I said to somebody in your seat one time, what do you do for a living? He looked at me seriously. He was not kidding. He said, I disinfect bowling shoes. I could not hold back. I said, I'm sorry, sir, that's the lowest job I've ever had. And I said to the guy next to him, what do you do for a living? And he said, I'm his assistant. And one time, right down front, I had this older, well-dressed woman. I said, what do you do for a living? She got mad at me. She yelled at me. She said, I shop and I bitch. And her husband was sitting right there, and he goes, yeah, and she's got really long hours, too. So let's do a few. How you doing? You're a young guy. What's your name? Steve, where are you from? We're all from Long Island. What town? What, am I going to follow you home? We're all from what town? East Meadow. Be proud of East Meadow.
East Meadow.
Okay, that's better. East Meadow, right next to Queens, right? And what do you do for a living? That's what comedians always ask.
I'm a musician.
You're a musician, really? Where do you wait tables? Apparently I hit a nerve. What do you play? What kind of music do you play?
I sing and play guitar, and I sing everything.
You sing everything. That's a song. It's called Everything. Well, I wish you the best, man. I think that's terrific. See, we're getting to know each other. Little East Meadow. On the summer, going inside here, a little young Italian guy, right? What are you? You look Italian. What are you? German and Mexican. That's a little frightening, actually. And what's your name? Joel, what do you do for a living? You're a nurse, really? Many people like that. Are you a registered nurse? Is there such a thing as an unregistered nurse? Somebody who shows up at the hospital 8 o'clock in the morning and needs the help, I'm not registered. I'm wearing white. And is this your girlfriend? Well, you look terrific together. You look like you go together. Are you German and Mexican too? You're German and Italian. Even more of a temper. That's terrific. So, and what's your name?
Allie.
Hi, Allie. What do you do?
I'm a neurologist.
You're a neurologist. That looks like a doctor. You're a doctor. And you're dating a nurse. Inappropriate behavior in the hospital? Did you meet in the hospital? You met on Bumble. God, this is a very attractive couple. I wish you the best. How long are you going out? 2 years? Thinking about getting married? Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah. She's looking at me like, after he goes to med school, I'm not carrying this asshole. I make the big money as a neurologist. He's pissed. Okay, so it's just comedy. We're just joking around. And I wish you the best in your future marriage. And, okay, people know you. Somebody that you treated back there. I'm very proud. I used to be a school teacher. Do we have any teachers in the room? Got a whole bunch. Got a bunch of teachers. What do you teach back there? English. What grade level?
8 through 12.
I had sex with an 8th grade teacher once. Right in the middle of it, she goes, "Spit out your gum." It's good to see you again. Thanks for being here. You're very nice. Let's agree on something. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you're from. I don't think kids today respect their teachers like we used to back in the day. Is that fair?
Yes.
One time I said to a kid, "Look, I didn't fail you. You failed yourself." A couple hours later, I see the kid in the hall. He goes, "Yo, I didn't key your car keyed itself." When I first started teaching, I dated one of the cafeteria ladies. She had me over her house for dinner. She comes out, she's wearing spike heels, a really hot bustier, a really hot hairnet. And then she brings out the food, sloppy joes and tater tots. I said, "What the hell is this?" She goes, "It's Wednesday." One time one of the gym teachers asked me out. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. When she saw the look on my face, she goes, "Oh, you think just because I'm a gym teacher, I'm a lesbian?" I said, "No, I thought you were a man." That's a great joke. How are we doing on the side here? A lot of lovely ladies. With a backwards baseball cap on. What's your name, the young guy? Yeah, you. John, what do you do? You're an electrician. Union electrician, or just you got a truck and some tape? Local 3, baby, a union man. I'm a union guy, you're a union guy. I think that's great. I think that's terrific. Who are you here with?
Do that for me.
My wife, my sister-in-law, and my mother. We're from Alabama. And it's completely inappropriate. Oh, you know one of our wonderful people going up, Karen. Oh, she's coming up and you're going to be laughing. That's your mom is coming up on stage. Your mom is coming up on stage. And I got to tell you something. She's wonderful. We had a great time with her. And you will never think of your mother the same way. It's going to be fun. That's why this night is so much fun. We're going to have fun. And this guy with the long beard, man, it is so rare at my comedy shows that someone in the audience is a former Confederate cavalry officer. I don't get that often. And he puts the hat on, and he's got the hat. All right. I think it's terrific. All I want to say is the war ended in 1865, and we kicked your ass. Okay? This is the North. We won. I think you're terrific, man. You look great. And what do you? I'm just so curious. What do you do for a living? I mean, you're retired. God bless you. Happily retired. Good. Because not everybody has a smooth transition to retirement. My own father worked for 30 years in the complaint department at the Motor Vehicle Bureau. Really messed him up mentally. Now all he does is sit on the front lawn in a lounge chair and give the finger to passing motorists. What are you retired from? I probably shouldn't ask that, but...
Town of Brookhaven, Department of Highways.
The Town of Brookhaven Department of Highways. I have a question for you. When you guys are doing construction in Brookhaven, why do you have to start the cones in Queens? Do we need that much lead time?